Hi, and welcome to No Limits Fitness. We're glad that you've taken the time out of your day to join us for an outstanding workout. Now, we are going to teach you about functional fitness, which means we are going to get your whole body to work together as one unit. Now, I'm excited about what you're about to learn. Now, I know a lot of you are out there saying, you know what, I'm kind of new to fitness, or it's not the most exciting thing for me, or I'm just getting back into it. It reminds me of a story of General Westmoreland. When he was in Vietnam, he was talking to a group of paratroopers. And as he's going down the line, he's talking to each paratrooper, and he goes up and he says this to the first one. He said, "How do you like jumping, son?" He says, "Well, I love it. There's nothing better in the world." He turned to the next paratrooper and said, "How do you like jumping, son?" He says, "I absolutely love it. It's the greatest experience I've ever had." He came up to the third paratrooper and he said this, "How do you like jumping, son?" He said, "I hate it, sir." He said, "Well, then why do you do it?" He said, "Well, I like to be around the people who jump." And that's what we want to do. We want to create an environment for you to have fun, an environment where you get to enjoy fitness. So sit back, get ready to enjoy No Limits Fitness. We want to get you involved today, and we want you to see that there are many different styles and many different levels of fitness. I want to introduce you to the team today, those who are going to be participating with you. First is Retta, and she's joining us, and the unique thing about Retta is she has never seen any of these exercises at home before. She's dealing with the same thing that you're dealing with. She's going to be learning all these exercises for the very first time. Next is Scott, and he has been working with these exercises for the last few months. And then I want to introduce you to Tasha. She's also been working with me for a while. And last is Ashley. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to warm up together. When you wake up, what you want to do is you want to get those joints lubricated with some kind of mobility exercise. That's what a real warm-up does, is it gets the joints and gets the creakiness out and gets them smooth and lubricated and well running. We're going to be focusing more on your joints than we are actually stretching the muscles. So if you're at home, follow along with some of these basic mobility warm-up exercises. The first one is we're going to take our heads and we're just going to go forward and backward, just like that. We're going to release a lot of tension in the neck. Ladies, you feel that tension kind of going away as we go forward and back, okay? Now you want to take and you're going to touch ear to shoulder, just like that. Ear to your shoulder, okay? Nice and easy. Find your own rhythm, okay? Now we're going to take our shoulders and we're going to do a little rotation like this. Again, warming up the joints, big movements. Every time you can go forward or backwards. Every time kind of increase your range of motion a little bit. All right. Now we're going to stretch our chest and our arms and our shoulders all with one movement here. You're going to go like this. You're going to go backwards twice, forwards twice. Backwards twice, forwards twice. And every time you're getting a nice stretch right in the back, your chest, and your arms. Now for legs, we're going to do two different kinds of stretches here. We're going to be stretching our quads by simply going down into a quick squat. So I want you to drop down and kind of squat down. Feel that mobility a little bit. Stand up. Do it one more time. Squat down. Okay? Getting a good feeling. Now what we're going to do is, again, a dynamic movement. You'll notice that when you exercise, your body is in motion. In the same way, a lot of your stretches should be dynamic and moving stretches. So we're going to demonstrate just a little bit of kicking for you. What you want to do, this is going to stretch your hamstring. You're going to take your hand out, and you're just going to begin to kick it. Drive it up, and you're going to get to your full range of motion, and you're done. So ladies will demonstrate how it does that, okay? Go ahead and kick the hand. Every time, get a little higher till you're almost over your head. And what you're going to find is it's going to stretch out your hamstrings in a great way. Now we're going to do a static stretch or a slow stretch for the hamstrings. What you do is take your foot out in front of you, put your hands on your hips, lean forward a little bit. Now point your toe backwards toward you. As you do, you're going to feel a nice stretch going right up the calf all the way into the back. All right? And we're going to take the next leg. You're going to take it down, point the toe backwards, and feel that stretch all the way up the back. Now what we want to do is we want to teach you some proper breathing. It's amazing how most people do not breathe correctly. Now what we want to do is have breathing exercise that's going to add dynamic health to your life. What I want you to do is to find out whether you breathe correctly. You need to take your hands and place them on your abdomen. Now most people just breathe from their chest. And what happens when you breathe from your chest, it's a very shallow breath. It's very, but what we want to do is we want to take deep breaths. And so we ask you to breathe through your nose, and if you're doing it correctly, your fingers will actually be pushed apart. So let me demonstrate. Now I'm going to ask the ladies to do it. If you're doing it correctly, you'll look down at your hands, and your fingers should come apart. So breathe in through your nose. Now watch as their fingers begin to come apart. Now exhale, and their fingers come together. Now at home, it's a simple test. Another thing you can do at home to find out if you're breathing correctly is to lay on your back and put a book on your stomach. And as you inhale the book, you should see the book rise. If it's not rising and falling, you're breathing shallow breaths, and we want deep, deep breath. Now that you're warmed up, we're ready to get in. We're going to get the whole team in, and we're going to go through some functional exercise. We're going to be using some unique implements. If you look around here, you're going to see what we call a cardio bell or a kettlebell. Now, where it gets its name from is there's a handle just like a kettle at home, like a teapot or a tea kettle. Now, throughout the night, I'm going to be working with 50-pound kettlebells. We have 15-pounders, 25-pounders, and 20-pound cardio bells. Now, a lot of you at home are saying, well, I've never seen anything like this. How can I get something like this? Where do I start? Well, what the unique thing is right in your home, you don't need to go out and buy a bunch of weights right after the beginning. What I've got here is just a simple liquid detergent bottle. And what you're going to do is take that liquid detergent bottle, and you can fill it with sand or fill it with water, then tape it up, kind of reinforce it, and you'll be able to have your own cardio bell or kettlebell right in your own home. So never let equipment stand in the way of you getting in shape. Now, the first exercise I'm going to teach you is a very advanced move. I'm going to demonstrate an advanced move, and then we're going to show you how you can break it down into intermediate as well as beginner. I'm going to take 2 kettlebells in just a moment. These weigh 50 pounds each. I'm going to do a basic swing. Now, the great thing about the swing is it's going to get your heart rate up. It's going to work every muscle in your body from your shoulders down to your feet, and it's really going to emphasize the hips. When you swing, you're going to come back into a deep motion and thrust up with your hips. Your hips and your core are going to do much of the work. Watch as I demonstrate this advanced move. Pick them up. Now we're going to go backwards. Now that's advanced. Now I'm going to bring the rest of the team in and show you some varieties so you can try it at home. Now we're going to start with the most basic move. I'm going to introduce Retta to the cardio bell. Retta, what I want you to do is to take your hands, grasp it. Now spread your feet apart a little bit. Now you're going to take that bell, swing it deep between your legs, swing it deep, and thrust out, just like that. In a motion just like that. Now really let it swing. Let it free fall down and swing up. Very good. Let it swing. Very good. Keep it going. Do you feel how that's beginning to work? You feel the motion getting together there? Very good. Give me 3 more. And down. Very good. Very good. All right, you can put the cardio bell down. Again, if you're at the beginner level, if you've never done this before, you want to use 2 hands on the cardio bell and really thrust up. We're going to find that little motion is going to work every muscle in your body. Now, we're going to show you some of the advanced movements here. I'm going to have Scott do a one-arm swing, and he's going to be changing hands in the middle. Tasha is going to be working the one-arm swing, doing 5 or 6 reps alone at a time. And Ashley will also be doing it, switching one hand at a time. Here's some advanced variations of the swing. Let's all do them on the same count, guys. But again, Ashley and Scott, you'll change hands. And Tasha, we'll have you just do singles with each hand. All right? Ready? set, go. Go deep in. There you go. This way. You see how they're moving? Now watch the hips thrust out. Really thrust the hips out and explode. At home, when you try this, you really want to explode up. Now what's great is if you go hand to hand, you're switching every time. And that makes a big difference. If you're intermediate, you want to do just what Tasha's doing with one hand. Let's get 3 more reps, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do another exercise that's going to blast your legs as well as your core. Now I'm going to show you the advanced version, and then I'm going to bring out some of the team, and they're going to show you the beginner and intermediate. Now what I'm going to do is a squat pull and catch. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take, if you're advanced, you're going to take that cardio bar or kettlebell, you're going to explode straight up into the air, and as it comes up in the air, you're going to catch it in the bottom and squat down. That will be 1 rep. So let me demonstrate this advanced version for you. You go just like this, and you're going to catch and down, 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 just like that. Now I'm going to bring out some of the team, and they're going to show you the beginner, intermediate, and advanced workout. Okay, now we're going to show you the beginner. At the beginner stage, all we want you to do is to take and do a squat pull. All you're going to be doing is pulling the cardio bell up your body and dropping it. Now watch as Retta demonstrates this. She's going to pick it up. Now using your legs and hips, you're going to pull up. Now drop down. There you go, just like that. Drop it. Keep going. Give me 3 more reps. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, excellent. Now Scott's going to show you the advanced version with a 25-pound bell. He's going to pull it up and catch it into a squat. He's going to squat down. Very good. Pull up, squat down, pull up, squat down. 1 more. Very good. That is the squat pull. All right, now we're going to demonstrate the front squat. I'm going to demonstrate with the 50, and then we're going to have the ladies come out and demonstrate it with some lighter weight. What we're going to do is we're going to take the cardio bell or the kettlebell by the horns, okay, by the handle, elbows in, and you're going to drop down and up, down and up, down and up. This is going to target the front of your legs. It's going to be a fantastic overall exercise. Let me show you what it looks like with the cardio bells, ladies, if you come forward. They're going to grab by the handles, or the horns as we like to call it. Now let's count it off. If you're with them at home, follow them. Ready? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1 more. Down and up. Very good. You can set it down. At home, you'll want to do about 10 to 15 repetitions of this exercise. Okay, next we're going to show you the lunge. I'm going to be doing it with 2 50-pounders. Let me show you how this is done. You're going to take it, go back in between your legs. You're going to catch it up here. Now very simply, all you're going to do is go out just like this. You're going to lunge down. Now let me show you with the other leg. You're going to go down. Just simply lunge down. Targets the front of your legs. Great exercise. Now I'm going to show you some variations. I'm going to have the ladies come out. And we're going to have Tasha take it with 2 light kettlebells, again, and show us the lunge. This is the walking lunge. If you want to get a good workout, this is a great variation. Thank you, Tasha. Now Ashley's going to show you the under the leg pass lunge. Watch as she passes it under the leg. Great workout. You want to go as far as you can possibly go. Excellent. That is the lunge. Okay, the next exercise we're going to teach you is something you don't need any weights at home to use. You can do this right in your living room right now. It's called mountain climbers. Now I'm going to have everybody show you the basic version, and then I'm going to have Ashley show you the advanced version. What you want to do is get down on your hands, all right, in a position like you're going to start a sprint. Now what's going to happen is you are going to explode up and switch leg to leg to leg to leg. Ready? Demonstrate. Just like that. Wonderful plyometric exercise. Great job. Great job, guys. Go 2 more. And you're done. Now, I'm going to have Ashley come out, and she's going to demonstrate an advanced version of this where she's going to explode into a lunge. Now watch how this is done. She's going to lunge down, and she's going to change. Exploding lunge. It's really working your quads, isn't it, Ashley? You can really feel it. Down. 1 more. Very good. Excellent. That's mountain climbers and advanced mountain climbers. Okay, now we're going to show you, again, we're going to tie in the lower body and the upper body. We're going to show you the clean and press. Now I'm going to be doing it with 2, and then I'm going to have the ladies come in and show you the beginners. Now if you really work hard at this, it's going to get your heart rate up. You're going to see some tremendous changes. It's going to work your bicep and your tricep. The tricep in the pushing movement, and when you pull it up, you're going to work the bicep. Watch as I demonstrate. You're going to take 2, swing between your legs, and then push up over your head. Between your legs. Now push up. It's a great exercise. Now I'm going to have the ladies come, and they're going to demonstrate it with the cardio bells. 1 arm at a time. Swing between the leg and up. Now there you go. Excellent. Ashley, bring that elbow in a little tighter to your body. Excellent. And up. 1 more. And up. Now you want to switch hands. Go deep. Bring it tight into the body. And up. Go deep. Tight into the body. And up. 1 more. Deep. Keep your elbow tight. And up. That is the clean and press. Okay, I'm going to let the team take a break here in our workout. And we've called this program No Limits Fitness because what we really want to do is take off the limitations in your life. We want you to be a person who lives life with no limits, especially in the area of fitness. Now, if you have a question or a comment about the show, you can email at pressingthelimits.com, or you're going to see another email address where you can email the 101 Lakes Network with your questions, and we may just read them on the air. Also, an interesting part of this show is going to be this simple fact, as you, the viewers, are going to be a part of the show. If you're interested in being a special guest on the show and coming in and working out with us, we want you to have an opportunity to do that, so you'll be able to email that in. I want to read a couple questions that have already been emailed in. The first one comes from Mary Ramsey, and she writes this: how can I work out at home on very little time and money? I'd like to be in better shape and used to work out at the gym, but now I have limited time and money. Well, Mary, there's some basic things you can do. You can go home and get that detergent bottle and begin to do the swinging. You can do the warm-ups that we did. Also, you can do the mountain climbers. And in just a few moments, we're going to show you some more exercises that you don't need any weights at all. The key is just getting into a routine on a daily basis. If you'll get up maybe 15 minutes earlier and do some of these stretches, do just a few of these exercises, you'll find that these workouts compound on top of each other. And pretty soon, after a while, you're going to see tremendous changes taking place. So it's not about money, it's not about equipment, it's really about you being motivated to get up and just go out and do it. Now I've got another email I want to read from Chad Kiespert. He writes this: every time I work out, I get sore. I struggle with keeping motivated when I hurt all the time. What can I do? Well, again, the same answer. Consistency is the key. When you begin to work out, it usually takes the body sometimes 2 or 3 weeks to adapt to exercise. You're disciplining yourself, your body, to do something that it's not used to doing. And so naturally, the result is going to be soreness. But as your body begins to adapt, the soreness will go away, and believe it or not, you'll actually look forward to working out. Thanks, guys, for those emails, and make sure that you send in your questions. welcome back to No Limits Fitness. Now we're going to show you a great exercise as we begin to move from the lower body to the core, now up to the upper body. It's going to work your triceps, and the great thing about this is it's going to stretch your spine. It's called a Hindu push-up, and what you're going to find is it's a stretching movement as much as it is a strength movement. I'm going to have the two ladies, they're going to demonstrate this for you. Now watch it a few times and then try it out at home. This is a great one to do when you get right out of bed in the morning to wake up your entire body. Ladies, if you'll get in the position, now you're going to get an exaggerated push-up position. Watch what's going to happen. Their feet are going to be wider than their shoulders. Now what they're going to do in just a moment, they're going to dip down almost like a cobra and then push themselves back up. Watch as they demonstrate. Ladies, if you'll go down into the position, watch as they curl on down and look at the arch in the back. There's a tremendous arch. You guys feel a good stretch right there? Now push back up. That will be one rep. They're going to do a couple more reps for you if you'll go down. Look at how they move, just like a cobra there. And the stretch. Now back up. One more. Go deep into it. Excellent work, ladies. And back up. And that is the Hindu push-up. This is another great exercise that's going to tie your whole body together. It's going to make you well aware of all of your surroundings. It's called the frog jump. Now, what you're going to need to do is get in position. We're going to do tiny, tiny hops. You're going to feel a tremendous stretch in your knees, in your calves, and up your hamstrings. So what you want to do is get up on your toes just like this, and you're going to take it 4 times forward just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you do that, you're going to find that you become aware of your surroundings. Your body's going to be adapted to a lot of different situations. That's the frog jump. All right, this next exercise is called a figure 8. And at home, if you have a bleach bottle or a detergent bottle or even a jug of milk, you can do it with that. We're going to be doing it with the cardio bells. It's called the figure 8. And what's going to happen is you're going to watch these ladies pass in between their legs. Now, they're going to have a tremendous abdominal workout from this. So, ladies, if you'll pick up your bells and just pass it from the front to the back. Again, this is Retta's first time, and look at how good she's picking that up. Again, they're all using different weights. This is an amazing exercise for your core. It's working your entire abdominal region. Your legs, can you feel it already a little bit? It's a great workout. The sides, the obliques, the intercostals, they're all getting worked here in a tremendous way. Let's go 2 more times. Very good. One more leg. Excellent. You can put the bell down. That's a figure 8. All right, now we're going to demonstrate a unique abdominal exercise. This is called the back pressure crunch. Now, you're going to have to use your mind and imagine what we're about to do. What I want you to do is picture in your mind that underneath your back, you have a rolled up towel. Now, what we're going to actually do is we're going to sit up, but we're only going to go far enough. And as we sit up, we're going to imagine that you are pushing that towel directly into the floor. I want you to imagine that you are pushing your back, driving it right through the ground. And that will allow your shoulders only to come up to the proper level to isolate the abs. Now, they're also going to put their hands out like they're going to push a wall, and we're going to learn a unique type of breathing. Now, I'm going to have them demonstrate. Guys, if you'll get your hands in the ready position. Now, they're going to inhale through their nose. Now, sit up. Push the back into the ground. Push it tight into the ground. And when I say go, I want you to hiss out as loud as you can while tensing the abdominals. 1, 2, 3, hiss. You should feel and sound almost like an air compressor coming out when you're hissing out. Okay, and you can sit down. Now what's happening is when you do that, you are tightening the abdominals and you are taking the hip flexors out of the equation. Most abdominal exercises focus on the hip flexors. But if you want tight, strong abs, you need to learn to isolate them. So they're going to demonstrate it again. Put your hands up or you're going to push a wall. All right, now inhale through the nose, sit up, and hiss out. Really contract the abs tight, push that back into the ground, push it into the ground, into the ground, into the ground, into the ground, and down. That's the back pressure crunch. At home, make sure you do these in sets of 5. And as you continue to do it every time, make sure that your breath is very forceful as you tense the abs. All right, the next exercise we're going to show you is a V-up, and what's going to happen is this is going to teach your body tightness. It's going to teach your abdominal, your core to work together with the rest of your body to make that body tight and toned. So I'm going to tell them to go up, and they're going to demonstrate what a V-up looks like. If you get up, ladies, go up, intense, and down. Now watch, they're going to do a set of 5 here. Ready? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more, up, down. Now we're also going to show you the pulse. They're going to go into the up position. If you'll go up, they're going to do tiny pulses, which are going to isolate the abs. Get ready and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going, ladies. Can you really feel that tensing when you do that, that pulse? Yeah. If you'll do that, you're going to make your abs hard as granite. You're going to find it really tighten up. 2, and down. The next exercise is what we call the yoga mat rumble. Now this is the most deceptive looking exercise, but it's going to teach your body to have high velocity. The problem with most workouts is this, is that they're very slow. The movements are very slow and not very dynamic. And we find that life is not slow. Life is very quick. And so therefore you have to learn velocity. Now what we're also teaching you to do is to do velocity for high rates of time. You should try and do this for a minimum of 30 seconds. Now, all you need is a yoga mat, or you can do this at home with a beach towel and a partner. Now, when I say deceptive, we've had world-class athletes who've tried this exercise and been burned out in a minute. So it will burn you out very fast. It's going to take you to your upper body anabolic threshold. Watch as we begin. Now, the key is it needs to be a short, snappy, tight movement. You need to stretch out, and then when I say go, you're going to watch this. You're going to watch it go. Now, the key is try and pull it out of your partner's hands. That's the kind of speed that you should be doing this at. Are you ready, Scott?
Ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. Done. Okay, that last movement was the yoga mat rumble. And again, what you want to do is focus on that exercise. And you'll notice that we're breathing a little bit harder. It's going to teach you to have velocity and speed in all areas of your life. Now, it's important what we're going to do is we're going to take you through a little bit of a stretch and cool down. I'm going to have the ladies demonstrate the gymnastic bridge to you. Now, a lot of you are going to look at this and say, whoa, I can't do that yet. Well, at any level, you can begin to stretch your spine. What you might want to do is if you can't get into this movement, you want to begin maybe with a stability ball, a Swiss ball you can buy at Walmart for $9 or $10, or you can actually go and do it on an ottoman or maybe even put some pillows under your back. What we want to do is we want to begin to arch the spine and stretch out those discs, because we've done a lot of motion this way, and we want to stretch it out and stretch out the hip flexors. So they're going to demonstrate for you the gymnastic bridge. Another thing that you can do at home, if you have a bar that you can hang from for a little bit, it'll allow your body to have some traction and be able to stretch out the spine. So watch as the ladies demonstrate for you the gymnastic bridge. Ladies, if you'll go down in the position. Now they're going to put their hands behind their head. Now push up. Now the key to this is you want to drive the hips, pretend you're putting your hips into the lights, into the ceiling. Hold it. You'll want to squeeze every muscle in your body. Now what's great about this is it's a stretch, but it's also working every muscle in the body. Ladies, can you feel that? It feel good. You're stretching out that spine. Let's hold it for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's the gymnastic bridge. Again, we want to remind you that if you have any fitness questions, you can email us at pressingthelimits.com or watch for the link that's going to come on the screen in a few moments for 101 Lakes Network. Again, we want to thank you for joining us on No Limits Fitness. We're hoping that some of you out there in the community will actually join us in a workout. We're excited about that. Thanks again. I've been your host, John Bruney. We'll see you again next time.